help control the situation. There's a lot of traffic in town, but don't worry, I got you. Yeah. We'll have a good time once you're tuned into Joy 99.7 FM. Remember, tomorrow we're going to be live at Orca Decor on the Spintex Road. Are you coming through? Yes, it's the Easter egg extravaganza. If you're looking for a wide range of unique home furniture, carpets, toys, household linen, cushions, kitchen and decor items, then come over to Orca Decor tomorrow. The drive team will be there. And when you shop 500 Ghana cedis or more, you'd get 15% off, 10% off, or 5% off if you claim your surprise Easter egg. The ultimate Orca Easter egg hunt will be on. You could win a sofa. Orca Decor showrooms will be opened on Good Friday. That's tomorrow from 9:30 a.m. to 7 p.m. and on Saturday, same. On Monday from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. Orca Decor now. Your products in your sonko. If you're thinking Easter, well, think Orca.
Drive Time on Joy with Lexis Bill.
Yes, we're getting into our drive time. It's probably brought to you by MTN. Choose your own bundle your own way with MTN Flexi Bundle. Just dial star 138 hash and enjoy bundles that don't expire. TCL, the Creative Life, Betika Ghana, play with the champions. You know, there's so many ways to keep enjoying the things you love on MTN just because everything is made simple just for you. On MTN, you get to enjoy convenience when and anywhere you top up your account. Just top up your credit by using mobile money or my MTN app. You can also purchase it from any vendor at a recommended retailer price and get a 100% bonus. Please remember to demand the same value. Yeah, retailers who do not comply will be sanctioned accordingly. It's super simple and convenient, and that's why we're good together. MTN, everywhere you go. Play with the champions. The best sports book in Africa is live in Ghana now. Betika. Yeah, create your own winning combinations with Betika's Fabum Bete. Yeah, and with only 50 pesos, you can also win up to 1,000 cedis daily in our Fala jackpot. Betika means more Sika, so sign up on betika.com.gh and enjoy our fun virtuals and casino games. Betika, play with the champions. Betika is registered under the Gaming Commission of Ghana and not for persons below the age of 18. Yeah. Right, so the team at Silent Beads shared a very interesting story that I thought that we should talk about here on our drive chat. Earlier, we dealt with the man who discovered how much his wife earns. But what if your partner wants you to sign terms and conditions before marriage? Check this out. So everyone I've shared this story with believes the best thing for me to do is to walk away from the relationship. Deep within my heart, I know that's the best thing to do. But when I look back at where it all started and how long we've stayed together, I feel I should stay on and fight until he changes his mind. He loves me, I know for sure. For the last 5 years that we've been together, he has done nothing to suggest that he loves me less. So here's it. He found me when I was about to complete university. He came to campus as one of the speakers of a program we organized, and we got in touch. Spent good times together, and when I became his girlfriend, I visited him often in the house. He lived alone in a 3-bedroom house, a place he said his dad left for him because he was the only child. Some months later, we went to visit his mother, and she was grateful that her son could finally bring a woman home. I completed school and started my national service. I was posted to a village far from home. First, I was scared I might lose him due to the distance. Second, I feared he would forget about me soon. Well, I was wrong. He was with me through it all. Yeah, he visited me once every week, every 2 weeks, and I visited once every month. That was enough to keep us going. Anytime he came around, he bought all the things that I needed, filled my fridge. What a kind and sweet man he was to me. Now, when I completed national service, he came to pack all my things from the village and brought me back home. I mean, what else could I ask for in a man? A year later, I got a job, and just around that time, we started talking about marriage. Today, he's sure about the marriage. Tomorrow, he'll be dragging his feet. I didn't know what the issue was. You have some fears concerning the marriage? I asked. He said, oh, not really, but there are some things that we need to get off the way first. I asked, what are those things? He answered, I'm not too sure, but as the days go by, I might have some clarity. So one day he asked me, when we marry, how should we manage our finances? I said, I have no idea. You're the man. What do you think? He only nodded, but he didn't say anything. Another day he asked me, why do women change after marriage? I said, I can't answer for all women. I can only answer for myself, and I know I won't change. He smiled. Each day came with a new set of questions. He was a man with too many questions. Then one day, he finally came out to say, we need to agree on certain things before we get married. That way, we both know what is expected of each other. I said, well, why not? It's a good idea. I thought we were just going to sit down, talk, and agree on what to do, but no. He pulled out a sheet and said, read and let's see what we can add and what we can subtract. Number one, you keep your money, I'll keep mine. We both have to exercise absolute control over our finances. Number two, we'll have a joint account where we contribute 40% of our salaries each month. Number three, you will help pay monthly rent for the house that we will live in. Number four, you will maintain your body size throughout the marriage. Lau. Number five, we are going to have 2 kids, no more, no less. Number 6, if you don't give birth after 4 years, I can walk out of the marriage. Number 7, your parents and your siblings are your exclusive problems. I can't be made to cater to them. They can visit only once in a while, but they can't stay for over a week. I read the document about 4 times. I didn't know what to make of it. I said, this doesn't sound like a marriage to me. It lacks everything a marriage should have. How do we agree on such a thing? It's like we're 2 separate people living our individual lives. We don't have to do this to ourselves. He asked, what do we have to take out and what do we have to add? I said, we should throw this away and talk about real challenges married couples go through. These are my challenges and these are what I believe need solving before anything else can happen. Anyone I've shown this document to laughed. How can you pay rent? How could you pay rent when you are living in his own house? Someone asked. My senior brother said, leave him. He's not a man enough. Another friend said, if he wants the same body size throughout the marriage, then he should marry a doll. I didn't get a single person to agree with these terms and conditions. I sat with him on it again. He said he didn't agree with me. I asked him, so what do we do after we've had 2 kids? He said, family planning. I said, which form of family planning? He said, whichever you choose. I won't have a problem with it. I asked, what about you? You do any form of family planning? He said, oh, it's you who get pregnant, so you have to do it. I asked, and why should we pay rent for the place you own? He said, if you want us to live here, then we have to pay rent. We didn't build this house. We can also get a new place, so I give this out for rent. Wow. Everything was about him and nothing about me. He wanted to be married and still keep his independence. He wanted to be married to me, but not to my worries. He wanted what he wanted without thinking about me. I told him, give me some time to think about it. You said you don't have to. He said, oh, you don't have to worry too much about this. We can continue our relationship, but if we have to marry, then we have to agree to these. It's been 4 months already and I haven't said anything to him. Anyway, give me a call, 0302216541. You can call me or you can WhatsApp me on 055-1111-997. I mean, what do you make of this? They're ridiculous. So you think this man has a point? Call me now. I think somebody's there. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Lexis.
Yes, sir.
Titanos is on the line, bro.
Welcome, brother.
How are you doing?
I'm well, and how are you?
I'm also cool by God. So.
All right, talk to me.
Something good has happened to me today. Oh.
Hey.
I won't tell you today.
When will you tell me?
I'll be telling you tomorrow.
Okay, I hear
but
you.
I have it in your kotoje. I said my aunties at workplace are dying for you. Auntie Kuku and sister Auntie Fanny Lamy.
My regards to them.
When they hear your voice, then no more nothing.
Titanos, what do you think about our story today?
Oh, it's cool. But the number one, I forget tomorrow. You say what? The number one be what?
Titanos, you say number one, you keep your money, I'll keep mine.
I like that one.
Okay.
The second one, 40% for joint account. I like it.
Uh-huh.
Monthly rent, in future, we are all going to use it.
Uh-huh.
Body size matter. As for me, I am slit till the kingdom come because me the class I am worried about the woman. Some of them, when they are coming after you, they look that kind of. I don't know which word to use. I don't know whether. I don't even know what the word.
Use any word.
Then when after giving birth, they will kind of.
No. Titanos, listen. What do you think about the whole concept? You know, don't take it. Yes, the whole terms and
conditions. I will pronounce the body size. The kid size too. I am thinking about 7. Our parents too are supported because when you give them one rope, almost every day they will be visiting you and they will be counting your sardine concos in your bowl. So that one they shouldn't come.
Okay, I hear you. Thank you so much. 0302216541. Hello.
Yeah, this is
Yes, sir. What's your name, boss?
William.
William. Let's hear you.
What's up, bro?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Is it thank God? Is it marriage, list, or military service? Either it be marriage you want marry or
You want to
you
come go military?
do military service. Because that whole list is nonsense.
You're sure about that? You don't agree to some of the
master,
things in the list?
Master, the thing is, you see, marriage be journey. It no be event that you say A, ba, B, ba. See, why it be exam? Oh, the guy is joking.
The guy is serious, though.
That's why I say he's jokingly serious. Yeah, I know, right? Then you shouldn't marry. You should just have girlfriend. That's all.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Finish.
Thank you so much. Yeah. This is Lexis. What does this woman want to hear? This relationship is a non-starter. Walk out or live to regret. From Victoria in Agbogba. Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Yes, sir. What's your name?
Yeah, I'm called Augustine.
Augustine. Let's hear. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think that, whatever was on that list, okay, it's the reality of marriage. Even though I'm not married, but I know it's the reality of marriage that is going to come up. Okay, so it's two things. It's either we are running away from the fact that the guy is being plain and straightforward, or it's like he came with a thing like a confusion. He has already agreed on the points already. Okay, so it's like he could have come with like, okay, how do we manage our finance? Let's talk about it. Let's come to a conclusion. How do we manage our rent? Let's talk about it. Our family, how do we want to go about it? Let's talk about it. Then say, okay, 2 after 4 years, this after this. It's like, so that means when the lady disagrees with one, the marriage might not work. So at the end of the day, he has imposed some kind of, some kind of pressure and some kind of fear on the lady to even choose or to even have the say. Because this one, there's nothing like a space for the lady to even have a say on whatever he brought. It's like a fixed constitution.
But he's saying that, what would you take out? What should we add? You know, so he's open to the idea of the lady sharing her thoughts, you know?
Yes, but I think that it's just like the court. You understand? He came with something fixed. If you really needed an opinion, you should have made it open. Because it doesn't look like this is open.
It's not closed.
It is.
He's
on
asking
the paper,
you.
on the paper, it's closed. It's just the statement. It's just the footnote added to what they brought.
But okay, but you do agree. You said earlier that it's the reality, but probably it's the way he's put it, right?
Yeah.
So you agree with the tenets of this terms and conditions?
Of course, I agree.
Okay, so he probably should find another way of discussing it.
Yes, because the fact that I agree, that doesn't mean that there are no alternatives or there are no options or there are no other ways you can go about it. Because for all you know, when it comes to the finance, when it comes to the family and all that, the lady might have a different idea. Okay, so you make it open like, okay, how many kids do you think we can have? You don't come and say 2 or 4 years and all that. So you've already put in what you desire across. And this is the lady who is matching to you. So it feels like, no, if I say no, I might lose him as well.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, man. 0302216541. Lexis, I'm boiling as you read this. What? Body size maintenance? He's not serious. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, sir. What's your name?
Yeah, good evening, Chief. How?
I'm very well. How are you? Uh-huh.
In fact, this story is fine for Uncle Bo's white play. It will fit there. That is where it should stay. It should stay over there.
It should stay there. It shouldn't
It
come
should
into
stay
real
there.
life.
It shouldn't be discussed at all. It should stay at the play for us to enjoy and laugh over it.
But it's serious.
What does it take the woman for?
Mm-hmm.
That's the question. If it is his sister and somebody is giving such conditions for you to be able to take somebody's daughter, munya her, and all levels, and give such draconian measures, it's qualified to the theater. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you so much. Layla says, Lexis, with this story, the girl should just run away. This is not marriage. This is imprisonment. Hello?
Like this.
Yes, my dear. What's your name?
My name is Ajo.
Ajo, all right, Ajo, talk to me. What are your
Lexis, how
thoughts?
are you?
I'm well, thank you so much. And how are you too?
I'm great. Thank you for asking. In
All right.
fact, tell the lady in question, this one is a non-starter.
Mm.
Hey, the logoligi that you want to do, but my body mass you don't want to take. Eh, is it me who's going to make my body grow that fast or that big? If I'm sitting at my someplace and you don't come and marry me and get me pregnant and I have babies for you, will my body increase in size? Then you are coming with what? Contract. Hey, Tabana Ghana started and also. In any case, just like the previous caller said, we are supposed to judge you. You don't come with your terms and it's like it's a complete thing. This is what you want, and so let's go by it. Come, let's sit and talk. Probably I have a better idea how to handle or manage these things. I just don't come to me and okay, so after everything and I say I'm going to think about it, you go like, oh, the relationship there, let's continue. But the marriage, we'll talk about it later. I beg. Tell the lady to find somebody better.
Ajo, I hear you. Thank you so much. Roberta in Spintex says he's selfish because he's an only child, never learned to share, etc. all his life. She should leave him. Okay. Hello?
Hi, Alexis.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. Good evening.
Good evening. What's your name?
My name is Ruki.
Rookie?
Yes.
Okay, Rookie, go ahead.
There's this thing I've noticed about me. You move too far. You then the fed the field. Then you fall. When you fall and it's time for them to get married to you or something, it brings all these things up. When a clear red line. So what is she waiting for? Years no waiting, she should just let it go and then get someone who will take care for him. 1 month pregnant, you change. Like this, you will change. Your vomit, it's either you are going fast or you are slimming down due to vomiting. So what is he trying to say? Is he going to wait for me to finish giving birth to his 2 kids and then enroll me in a gym or what? It's I don't want to use some way, but it's bad. She should just go. She should just go. She should just write under the note. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much, my dear. Lisa says, Lexus, what's this list called again? A contract or what? This is totally ridiculous. This man is not ready for marriage. I think the lady should walk away immediately. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, brother. How are you?
I'm good, and you?
I'm great. What's your name?
Martinson.
Martinson. You've got a great voice. I love your voice, Martinson.
Thanks.
All right. Talk to me. What are your thoughts, Martinson?
I think there are 2 things involved here. So it's either the lady advises herself and leave that relationship, or they both see counselor, because I think they've not yet sought counselors, an elderly person to advise them in what they are getting into, and then they just devise, especially the guy is devising his own way of how marriage life should be like. But that is not marriage life. That is like a contract he's kind of made, to satisfy his own himself.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they need a counselor who would better advise them on how marriage should work. And then he didn't ask, like the earlier callers have said, he didn't ask he didn't ask about the lady's opinion before coming up with this contract.
But Martinson, would you fault the brother for looking out for himself?
Yeah, so that is not marriage. When you go into marriage and it's all about yourself, then you can stay on your own. You get it? Marriage is about sacrifice.
Yeah.
It's about sharing. It's about compromises. But if you are willing to do none of that, then I don't think you are ready for marriage.
All right. Martinson, thanks for your thoughts on this. Soviet man in Nungwa says, Lexus, no man or woman should involve him or herself into any marriage with a prospectus. Oh dear. Let me see who else is here. Hello.
Yeah, like this.
Yes, brother. What's your name? What'd you say?
Achina.
Achina. Oh, hi. Welcome, bro.
Yeah.
How are you?
All right, Charlie. Cool.
Let's hear you.
You see, I want to take 2 sides.
Okay.
Sometimes, one, the gentleman did this out of fear. Because there are so many widows in the world now than the widowers, and this is because women put pressure on men in marriage, and the men keep on dying. So this gentleman has some iota of fear in him. You need to consider that one also. And then two, it should be a lesson to every woman out there. Because women, he asked the question that why is it that, the character of women changes anytime they get married to. And this is normal. I know that, there's some childish aspect of he exhibited some childish aspect by saying that your body shape and stuff. But he's being real. What if he had kept this thing within and made sure that after the marriage he was still going to make sure that all these lists that he has made are adhered to? So it is better for people to voice out their views than keeping it within.
Okay.
So my suggestion is that the lady shouldn't run away from him. It is better they call, elderly people into this so that they can open up and then share ideas.
So what do you say
to learn from the guy's parents?
What do you say to those who say that this is him looking out for himself and it's very selfish? So even if you are not going to voice it out, or you get into marriage and you have all these thoughts, then it means you're not really ready for marriage because you're not thinking about your partner or the other person in the marriage.
You see, people have just taken one aspect of it. The caller came and then you asked him that, okay, he said, look, if there's something you need to add up, just add it. If there's something you want us to take it from, just tell me and I'll take it. Why do we want to deduct that particular statement from the whole thing that you read?
So meaning he was open for dialogue.
Exactly. He's just being real. He's just being, truthful.
Interesting.
And the truth hurts. We've taken it from a different angle. And we should remember that the man is always the head of the house. So as the man,
have you been in this
I
man's...
want us to give birth to two people, two kids.
Mm-hmm.
If the lady, you also have a different opinion, you could come up with it. Because he's saying all these things based on one, maybe their income, how much they are earning. And you need to be able to take care of these kids when you bring them into the world. So if the lady also has something else to share, she should bring it on the table. Just list. She should also come up with her list, and the two will deliberate. That's
okay, interesting. Thank you so much. Sylvia Ajija in New Legon says, Lexis, the lady should take a French leave out of that relationship with immediate effect. Hey, Lexis, these conditions are dreadful and they are killing me softly one. Okay, the lady should not enter into this marriage, otherwise it'll get to the state of Sobibor prison. Please, which one is that one? Anyway. Hello.
Yeah, hi, Lexis.
Hey, brother, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. Finally, once in there, I think I've gotten through for the first time.
I'm excited that you're here.
This is Mauli from Sunyani.
Mauli from Sunyani. I'm so excited that you're here, brother.
For sure.
Thank God.
Lexis, I don't know what guys are saying. I don't know what the other guys are saying. What's this issue about the guy being selfish and stuff like that? He's straightforward. I have got my list. You will add, or what are you taking out? If you feel the 2 kids is not what you want, you strike it out. Put your number there. I think let's not be a typical Ghanaian thing. We don't want to look at the other side of the story.
Mm-hmm.
He probably, just like the caller before me, he probably has something to say. He probably has gone through some stuff, and he's putting his fears down. He's not closed it. He didn't say, this is it, take it or leave it.
Mm-hmm.
No. He's put his list down. He says, these are my fears. What do you have to add or take out? So if I'm the lead and I feel this number of kids is not mine, I take it out. I say, I don't think this will be right.
Mm-hmm.
I want this. Then that's the cause for the dialogue. Then we can say, okay, you want 3, I want 4. And you see, we are mistaking something. The guy talked about the fact that they should contribute towards rent. yes, he has a place. And you see, later part, you made reference to the fact that he was talking of moving out of that particular house. And I'm sure he's probably looking at the fact that he doesn't want them to have that house. His parents or whoever could come in and be using that as a basis to be. So he wants to move out and be separate on his own. And how do they do that? Contribute and put up a place.
Yeah.
I think the guy has a very good intention. People have just misreading and misinterpreting everything just because he's put out a list.
Okay.
Where does the list? How do we go into marriage in the first place? Don't we sit and dialogue? I want this number of kids. I want this number of kids.
Yeah.
So if I come out and say I want this number of kids, it means that I'm being selfish.
Mauli,
No.
look, KK in Kaneshi sent a message right now and says most of these agreements exist, except that they are not on paper.
On paper, exactly.
Yeah.
So just because he has put it on paper and he only for he has put it on paper and we are making issues out of it. Are they not going to agree on the number of kids they are going to have? Are they not going to agree on how they are going to finance themselves? So what is the big deal about it? All the things that she feels and she honestly feels she cannot or she's not in favor of, she should list it and say, I'm not in favor of this, I'm not in favor of it. Then if he takes a stance and says, no, it is this or not, then we know that there's something different.
Okay, William. Well, thank you so much. Very interesting thoughts there, man. I know the debate is going to go on and on and on and on.
Well, you only need the light when it's burning low. Only miss the sun when it starts to snow. Only know you love her when you let her go.